All right, fifth graders, we are on page 142 and there are 3 problems here. The directions say you're going to be understanding the standard algorithm. So you're going to practice on your own for each problem below. First, you're going to use the standard algorithm. Then you're going to complete the area model for the problem by labeling each section. And then finally, you're going to write out the partial products and add them to double check your work with the standard algorithm. So the total that you have here and the total here should add up. So there are 3 problems on this page. I'm going to go ahead and show you the standard algorithm and do this part with you. And then you can go ahead and do the next 2 problems on your own. Really important here is I know that this grid may be a little confusing for some of you. So if you would rather do this problem on a scratch piece of paper or a whiteboard, go ahead and do that and then just write your answer here. You do not have to use this grid if you don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use the grid anyway, but you're welcome to use a whiteboard. Then go ahead and fill out the area model here and then do the partial products right here. Go ahead and use the standard algorithm for 43 times 38. So I'm going to start with the ones place. 3 times 8. So I'm going to start here. 3 times 8 is 24. Regroup the 2. So every box has its own digit. Okay, so now I'm going to go 8 times 4. Remember, this is actually 8 times 40, but we call it 4. 8 times 4, 32, plus 2 is 34. Okay, I am all done with the 8. I'm going to cross out the 8, cross out that 2, and put a 0 as a placeholder. Okay, now I'm going to focus on the 3. Remember, this is actually not 3, this is 30, because this is 38, but we're going to call it a 3. So now I'm going to multiply 3 times 3 first. 3 times 3 is 9. Now I'm going to go 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. And then I'm going to add it up. 4 times 9, 13. Carry the 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. 1. So my final answer is 1,634. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and solve the area model. There isn't a lot of space in here, so I noticed right away that there isn't a lot of space. So you're welcome if you just want to write the answer instead. So here we're going to go, I'm going to start with A. A is 8 times 3, it's 24. And then I can see it right here. 8 times 3, 24. Now I'm going to start with B. 8 times 40. 8 times 4 is 32, 0 at the end. And now I'm going to do C. 3 times 30. Well, I know that this will be 3 times 3 is 9. With the 0, this will be 90. I don't have enough space to write the whole problem. So I can see it right here. 30 times 3, 90. And then finally, 30 times 40. Is 3 times 4 is 12 with 2 zeros. Okay. Then I'm going to add the partial products to get the total. Remember, the total here should match your total for the standard algorithm. All right, so now you only have 2 problems left on this page. So I'm going to show you the next problem. 35 times 29. Use the standard algorithm here. You may use the grid, or if it's easier, use the whiteboard. Go ahead and don't forget your partial products, and then write your partial products problems and answers right here. Okay, I think you will be able to handle that one on your own. You can do these 2 problems all on your own. And then we're going to go on, I'm going to move on to the next page. For the very last page, there are just 2 problems. You're going to do number 1. This is called Al's practice sheet. For each problem below, use the standard algorithm to get the answer, then complete the area model for the problem by labeling each region. So you're going to do this part next. And then you're going to finally write out the 4 partial products and add them to double check your work with the standard algorithm. So I'm gonna do this problem with you, but then you can do the next problem on your own. And then I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do number 2. You're gonna see that number 2 is missing some digits, and it's gonna be your job to figure out what those missing digits are. So let's jump back to the first problem, and we'll do that one together, and then you can do the second one on your own. Okay, we have 39 times 39. I am gonna start with the standard algorithm first. Go ahead and follow along with me. So I'm going to first start with 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. I'll place the 1, regroup the 8. Okay, I'm done with the 9. So now I'm going to go 9 times 3. I'm just going to show you back. I did 9 times 9. Now I'm going to go 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 8. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 8. That will be 35. Okay, I'm all done with the 9 because there are no more digits that I need to multiply. So I'm going to cross out the 9, cross out the 8. Don't forget to put the 0 as the placeholder. It's very important. Okay, now I'm going to focus on the 3. But remember, this is actually not 3. This is 30 because this whole number is 39. But we're going to call it a 3. So now I'm going to start with 3. 3 times 9, and then I'm going to go 3 times 3. So let's do 3 times 9. 3 times 9 is 27. Remember, bring the 7 down, regroup the 2 to the next column. So now I'm going to go 3 times 3 is 9 plus the 2 at the top. So this is 9 plus 2, 9, 10, 11. Every digit has its own box, remember that. Then I'm going to add the total. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, bring in the 1, 3, 4, 5. So my final answer is 1,521. Okay, now I'm going to start with the area model. So remember, I'm going to start with A, then I go B, C, and finally D. So let's start with A. Just like we did with the standard algorithm, we're going to go 9 times 9. That's like what we did first. 9 times 9 is 81. Now I'm going to go on to B. 9 times 30. Remember that right here? We called that 9 times 3. We're actually multiplying 9 times 30. And that's what we see here. Nine times 30, 9 times 3 is 27 with a 0 at the end. Okay, now I'm going to go 9 times 30. So we're going to go 9 times 30. 9 times 3 is 27 to 0. And that's what we can see here. This is actually what we did here is we went 3 times 9, but actually this was 30 times 9. So this part right here is when we went 3 times 9. And then finally we have the 30 times 30. Three times 3 is 9 with 2 zeros at the end. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and list my 4 partial products. So I'm going to start with A. This was 9 times 9. B, 9 times 30. C was 9 times 30 again. And then D was 30 times 30. And then my total should be 1,521. All right, go ahead and try to do B on your own. And so you can pause the video and try B all on your own. And when you're done with B, we're going to move on to question 2. Okay, number 2. Al is using the standard multiplication algorithm, but he hasn't filled in all the numbers. Help him complete each problem by filling in the gray boxes correctly. In your workbook, the boxes are gray. For this lesson, I highlighted the boxes so you could see them a little bit easier, and they're in yellow. So we're going to use the standard algorithm and we're going to fill in those missing digits. All right, so let's start with number 2. So I'm going to first multiply. I know I have a missing digit here, so I'm going to go 4 times 6 is 24. So I see the 20 and I know that the 4 would go right here. Perfect. Okay, my next digit I'm missing is this digit right here. So I'm just going to go through the very beginning to see which digit I need to put here. So 4 times 6 is 24, carry the 2. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20. That's where we get the 20 here. So now I'm done with the 6 and done with the 2. Okay, so now I don't forget to put the 0 as the placeholder. You can see that right there. So now I'm gonna start with the 2, which is actually 20. So I'm gonna go 2 times 4, which is 8. That must be my missing digit, 8. Oh, I can see that. 0 plus 8 is 8. Perfect. And then I am missing a digit right here. Now I know that I don't have to keep multiplying. I know that I have my missing digit is the sum of 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. Okay. So what I want you to go ahead and do is see if you can figure out the missing digits for the problem of the standard algorithm. It helps if you just do the whole problem first from the beginning, and then you can see where the missing digits are at. So right away, I can see that I should have a 0 here. Remember, that's your placeholder. So I know that that should be here. So I see a 0, a 0, a 0. So I can put that in there to begin with. And there's my 2. Okay, good luck on this. Do your very best to complete the missing numbers and let me know. Email me or text me if you have any questions. Remember to have your family take a picture of your work and send it to me so I can check you off. I wish you good luck on this and let me know if you have any questions. Good luck!